Hey everyone, it's Eric from Lacrosse Lab. Today I wanted to go through a quick video on how to make better use of our options functionality. So you may have noticed in some of your more recent usages of Lacrosse Lab that we have introduced this option function. Now what we want to do with that is help our players understand what options are available to them in the course of their offense. What I've got set up here is our basic triangle motion offense, right? So to go through this pretty quickly, what we're looking at is a dodge down the right alley. From there, we're going to have various options as we've got an attackman cutting through, we've got our crease midfielder cutting through, we've got our backside midi filling space, and then we've ultimately got our push motion down from our ex-attackman. So as we go through this, what we want to do is help our players understand what options are actually available to them. All right, so as we'll play through, you can see we're going to reset our play. Now to use options in Lacrosse Lab, the first thing I want to point out is that the moves for passing and shooting the ball are our dominant moves, and then the option move is really just a visual indicator for your players to understand what is available to them on that given frame. But what we want to do here is actually build out multiple timelines to walk through those options. So as I add these options, right, maybe option 1 would actually be a shot on goal, option 2 might be to our crease midfielder, option 3 or 4 rather might be our rollback pass. So another thing you may not have noticed, but if you click on the actual pass, shot, or option moves, you can add an option priority. So our shot on goal is going to be option number 1. Our pass to the crease midfielder is going to be option number 2. The push pass is going to be option number 3. And then our rollback is going to be option number 4. Okay. Now, as I mentioned, this is only going to be a visual indicator for this timeline. So how do we go through and actually add multiple timelines? So what I'm going to do here is actually make use of both the ability to copy a play and then also our folder structure. All right. So I'm actually going to create a new folder and call it triangle motion. And I will save that. And then I'm actually going to add this to our triangle motion folder. So from here, now I've got this folder set up called triangle motion. Now technically the play that we just built out is option 3. Okay, we walked through the push pass, right, where the ball moves down the sideline through X and back to our reset. All right, so I'm actually going to rename this play. I'll actually get rid of triangle motion just to clean it up a little bit and call it option 3. All right, now instead of having to rebuild each of these plays, I'm just going to go ahead and copy this play. All right, so I can take the exact same play setup and get to this critical slide on frame 3 for me and actually change up what my options look like. All right, so I'm actually going to delete this move, delete this move, delete this move, delete this move. And I'm going to replace that shot on goal with an actual shot move. All right, and then from there, just to clean up the back end of the play, I'm just going to delete all of these frames up until the point where we get to that critical decision slide. Okay, and if you want, you can actually go back and reassign those options. All right, but from here, I'm going to add my copy back into my triangle motion. And now this copy, we're going to rename it to option 1. Okay, and we'll save it. All right, so now, as you can see, I'm going to start building out these various options. But what your players see when they come in, they're going to see the folder with the triangle motion, right? So if you're building out your various sets, group them into a folder and then use actual unique plays to build out your various option timelines. All right. I hope this was helpful, gives you a better idea of how I personally use the option functionality with my team, but give it a try and tell us what you think. Thanks. Bye.